L&M show. Just kidding. You can call me Maricar or MC. I like MC though.
And I am Liz. Okay, so we're making this video to talk a little bit about ourselves and introduce ourselves and tell you about our fitness journey that we've embarked on. And if you would like to follow us, and see how we do, and maybe get some tips from us, and hopefully we can help you and encourage you in some kind of way for you to start yours. So it's just an introduction about ourselves.
Yep.
My name is Liz. I'm 25 years old. I am 5'2" and I weigh 120.
Excuse me. Just kidding. My name's Maricar. You can call me MC. I am 27 years old. Years old. Years young. And I am 5'2". I currently weigh 141. Trying to get down to 120 and 25. A pure muscle, baby. I started off at 165 pounds, and I didn't start really being serious about working out and eating healthy until September 2016. So it's been a few months now, and I started because I was really, really overweight. I was so depressed, and I feel like it was pretty bad. I started because I kept getting comments, negative comments on my weight. They even asked me if I was pregnant, which I wasn't. Never been pregnant at all.
Oh, I started at 136. That was a lot.
136. That's what she said.
I started at 136 and I'm at 120, so I've lost 15, 16 pounds around there. The reason I started this lifestyle is because I wasn't happy with my appearance. I wasn't happy with my appearance. I wasn't happy with anything that I did. I couldn't last running.
She couldn't last running.
I couldn't last running. I couldn't last I didn't last doing anything. Look, the reason I started is because
2-second man right here. She couldn't last at all. She's kind of violent too.
So the reason I started is because I was not happy with myself. I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I wasn't happy with the way anything looked on me. Every time I looked in the mirror, I called myself ugly. I just wasn't happy. I had really low self-esteem. I was always hiding myself with big clothes or sweaters or whatever. I always felt bad every summer because I couldn't wear a freaking bathing suit and everybody else looked pretty, and here comes Liz looking all fat. And I wasn't happy, so I had to make a change in my life. So I finally put it through my head that I had to make a change if I was that unhappy. So
how we started was one of it was, to me, that's always the hardest part, because you literally have to prepare yourself, and you have to say, I'm gonna do it. You have to stay positive, and it's hard work. It's really hard work. But what scared me the most was me not seeing any change. So I started off in September, really started this strict meal plan, and I actually lost 5 pounds within that week. And I was still very self-conscious, and I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, man, I still have a long way to go. I still have a long way to go. I mean, but that's not a bad thing, Change is actually a good thing, progress.
You have to understand that you're not going to see your results overnight, and that it's going to take some time, and that's what you have to prepare yourself mentally for, because it could be a downer when you've been at the gym for such and such time and you don't see the results you think you should have.
It's all about eating too.
I started back in April of 2016. I finally buckled down and realized that it was the food, the nutrition part, that is going to get you there. It took me probably 3 or 4 years to finally get it through my thick skull that it was the food part that was gonna get you there, not just the gym.
Right.
So I don't call it a diet. It's a lifestyle. Every time I go to my mom's house or anybody's house, they always say, "Oh, are you still on your diet?" No, bitch. It's a lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it's not. I mean, I'm not on a diet. Like, would you really be on a diet for the rest of your life? No. You change the way you eat. So it's a lifestyle that you have adapted to. So at first, yes, it was hard because I still don't like ground meat, but it's okay if you know how to cook it and season it, so it's fine. You eventually get accustomed to the foods, and you learn how to cook a certain way to enjoy it. You don't have to be, unless like if you're in competition or something, you don't have to be the strict person that doesn't add condiments or flavor to your food or whatever. Go ahead, like, add the flavor you want. I do. I eat 5 times a day. You can do as many meals as you want. You can break them down as many meals as you want. I do 5 because that's what works with my schedule. And I season my food. I eat it and I enjoy it. Yeah, that's
Enjoy that shit.
So anyways, yes, that's how you start. It starts with the mind. You have to prepare yourself mentally that you're going to do this. You have to actually want it. You can't just, you hear a lot of people say that I want her body, I want to look like this, I want to look like that, she's so pretty, I want to be skinny. But I don't ever see them, actually take initiative and do something about it. Yeah, so then you don't really want it. You haven't really told yourself or prepared yourself mentally of what you really want. So you have to, find it in yourself, prepare yourself mentally, talk to yourself that, what is it, ask yourself what it is that you want.
Because this is all for you, baby.
Yeah.
All for yourself.
You're doing it for yourself to make yourself feel better, for your self-esteem to grow, so it's really all up to you. I prepared myself for it. I knew what I was going to get into.
It took her 4 years to
took
really...
me 4 years.
Took me years too.
Took me 4 years to get it through my head that it's nutrition, that, to understand that it's food that's going to get you there. It's healthy food, like not so much fat, like bad fat, grease food, fried food.
Rice, I love rice, I'm Asian.
Yeah,
too much of healthy food is pretty bad too.
Have you ever realized that when you eat carbs with carbs with carbs with carbs? Oh, and here comes a little protein. That's why you gain weight.
Yep.
For the Christmas holiday, totally off topic, we had beans, carbs, rice, carbs, potato salad, carbs. Did I say rice? Oh, and tortillas, carbs. Oh, but here comes a little piece of chicken. Like, what the fuck? Like,
potato salad.
This shit was good though, right?
Carbs.
Yeah, so
vegetables are carbs too, by the way.
That's how you end up gaining weight, because you think like, oh, I'm just gonna eat a little bit, but at the end of the day, you ate a whole plate of carbs. Like,
yes.
Anyways, back to it. So yeah, it's in la cabeza.
Mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind is a pretty powerful thing.
Mm-hmm.
It can either harm you or it can do you good.
And yeah, so that's what takes a long time, because I kept telling myself that I was ugly.
But she's beautiful. She really do got a booty too.
Stupid.
But yeah, so don't be discouraged, because the beginning step is always the hardest. But we are gonna post a few before photos, because we cut back a lot, but we still have a long way to go, and that's what we want to show you, that it is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Anything is possible as long as you set it out there. You think it, you will have it.
Yeah. So
work hard for it.
Starting is the hardest part. It's at first you might I guess the first week you start eating different. It's gonna be hard for you because you're not used to it, but don't quit. You're gonna have your cheat meals that people call them, but we don't call them cheat meals. We call them treat meals, because you're trying to treat yourself for being good or eating a good way. But it's like dessert, right? So we're treating ourselves. So don't quit, even though if you feel like, look, at first you shouldn't start and like have your treat meal every single day. Don't do that, especially if you're not there yet. I mean, I know you see all these bodybuilders that eat like 5 burgers, like 4 large fries, and a large milkshake, and you're like, oh, but they're still like so skinny, or they don't gain weight or whatever. But they're already there, and you're not. So you can't do that yet. You know, it's gonna take you a while to lose the bad weight and gain good weight. So, I mean, if you put in 80%, you're gonna get 80%. But if you want to do the 80%, that's fine too. You know, take your time. Like, treat yourself. You know, I know there's always a birthday, there's always a graduation, there's always a dinner, there's always something. So you're always gonna end up eating something outside. So try to always save your treat meals for those times that you know you're gonna go eat, because you don't want to go eat, you know, Cane's or McDonald's or Popeyes or something, and then be like, oh, but tomorrow is like America's graduation and we're gonna go out to eat, so I'm gonna eat that again. No, like, if you know that, then, you know, save that for that. But also, like, what I tend to do is, if I go out, I kind of already know what I'm supposed to eat. So I'll, for instance, if I go to Applebee's, I already know that what's supposed to be on my plate. So maybe I'll get a steak or salmon, and I'll get, you know, broccoli with sweet potato fries, or a baked potato. Or instead of, back then, I used to get a baked potato fry, or baked potato fries and rice. So don't do that. Don't double
Too much carbs.
Yeah. So, you know, you have to watch what you're doing. Like, I know you can't weigh it, but you can eyeball it and see what it is that you're eating. So yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little video, and